Well, let's talk about the State of the Union tonight. What are your realistic expectations of what you're going to hear?
I think the president's going to try to paint a rosy picture, talk about some of his accomplishments or what he thinks seems to be his accomplishments. But the reality is some of the topics that have already been floated out there that he wants to talk about, I don't think are what the American people want to hear. He says he wants to talk about junk fees. That's not really a pressing issue for folks back home. What I think is if you look at all of the sort of empirical data, the top issues for Oklahomans are going to be the border, the economy, and national security. And those are the issues that I'm really hoping that the president will address tonight.
So he probably will bring up the border. I assume he will, but he may try to place the blame on Congress, or at least encourage Congress to step up and do something. Does he have the right to do that?
Well, the House has actually already acted. We passed H.R. 2, which was the most robust, comprehensive border security package ever put forward, passed the House over a year ago. And I think if the president was truly interested in trying to secure the border, he would have pushed the Senate Democrats to consider the bill, but he hasn't done that at all. The frustration is that this president took 64 executive actions in his first year of his presidency that exacerbated what we're seeing at the southern border. And he has the ability today to rescind all of those actions, and he hasn't done so.
In terms of setting a tone for the year to come, I mean, obviously we know this is kind of, people are saying this is really big for his reelection hopes, but does the State of the Union, do you view it as something that can actually help give Congress kind of a blueprint or a map for where to go from here? Or do you think it has the potential to help motivate you guys to work together and get things done?
Look, I think we have a plan of action as to how we want to move forward. The president's going to talk about what he would consider his wins, but I think the American people question that. He talked about Bidenomics for the last several months. That really didn't sell well. Every Oklahoma family is spending $700 more a month in necessities that they can't really afford. And so I want to hear him talk about the real issues that Oklahomans are facing right now.